Hi guys, welcome to Fridays. Today we are focusing on an issue that has been um, looked up by Fran and Tara a week ago. Why should we keep ourselves in recovery since it's so much easier just to stay in our little cocoon and just stay where we feel safe in our comfort zones. I never felt comfortable physically or emotionally while I was at my worst times with bulimia. I did feel comfortable about having a notion that I was doing something that only depended on me, that I could um, completely take care of and control. Here comes the control. I never felt like it was right or it was the right thing to do for me in order to achieve the goals that I wanted. So I've always felt really bad in a situation when I'm purging or binging. I never felt good about that. As soon as I kept saying night after night and day after day that it would be the last time, I seek help, and that's really the first step. Acknowledging you have a problem, um, regardless of what kind of eating disorder we're talking about. Acknowledging that you have to find a better way to deal with food and with your emotions, because many times it's not even about the food itself, or sometimes it's not even about the weight or anything like that. It's just about dealing with emotions and situations that you go through in life. Ask yourself if you are really committed to this, if you really want to find a way out, because there will be ups and downs, and each day you move 3 steps forward and you go one back, and you have to have the strength and to have the will and the willpower to know that you have a goal that you want to achieve. And for me, that goal and what keeps me fighting for recovery is to quit the secrecies, to quit the second life, to quit focusing uh, all your life and all your actions around food or around exercise. I'm sick of not being able to go normally to a supermarket. I'm sick of, if I'm asked to go out for dinner, to think that I have to control myself all day long because I know I'll have the extra calories at night. One of my most important goals is really to just start living my own life and my own being, my own person, and not having that bulimic side of me. That's my main goal. And as soon as you start taking those small steps, because at first I just wanted to quit the behaviors, I still wanted to lose the weight, I still wanted to keep exercising like mad. But as soon as I started making those first steps, I started realizing that there's so much more to life that I forgot. I forgot really. When you have an ED personality in yourself, apart from your person, you stop paying attention to many things because you're so focused into that ED that you stop paying attention to the smells and to the this, if it's sunny or not, if it's raining, if you start having no point in living really, because I don't believe that constantly thinking about food is a goal in life. I rather just live with no goal at all than to live with that, because that will lead me to death, and that will lead me to a heart attack, and I don't want that. I just want to uh, live life like any other ordinary person. So I guess that the thing that keeps me fighting for my recovery is really just to live apart from this uh, ED personality that still goes by my side and touches on my shoulder and keeps reminding me that it's still around. I believe that personality will be always present, but not saying that it will be always haunting me. I rather be aware and be cautious about everything that I've gone through than to just say one day that, oh, I'm recovered, and then soon enough I will find out that I just relapsed. I believe there is recovery in the behaviors, in the thoughts, in the way of embracing life and the way that we get connected to all of the things that surround us. But I rather not believe that we can get that ED away from us definitely, because that really comes as a support and as a caution sign, you know. There are many people that say that they want recovery, but they think it is easy, and in in their point of view, they only want recovery for the behaviors, and we really need to be prepared to embrace recovery, but only if we want to get rid of the behaviors of the low self-esteem, of the way that we think about ourselves. It's like Kathy talked on her last video about the onion, that you have to peel the behaviors and then you have to peel the emotions, and you have to go through all these layers. And if you're only wanting to take the 1 hour layer, you'll come back as soon as you just um, relax for a while. Today I wrote a little something in here that I found online, and I just wanted to end up this video just by quoting it. Ask yourself if you are truly ready to work towards recovery. This disease, which is any kind of ED, is often characterized by half-hearted gestures at recovery, which then usually lead to relapsing. By now, you probably know that recovery isn't something you can just wish will happen. It has to be fought for, worked hard for, and for every 3 steps forward, understand that one step will be taken back. It also has to be done one day at a time. Yeah, that's the key for me right now. The ones that have the best chance at recovery will use every asset they have if they are sincere about shaking this. Make a vow to yourself if you're ready, and remind yourself of it of every day. So I truly believe that we have to remind ourselves every day that we are in recovery. And even if you don't have the behaviors for a long time, even if you let go of many of the things that kept you attached, we need to assure ourselves to give credit about every little step that we make every day, and in order just to find a simply serene and loving life that we have ahead of us. So I know I was kind of aiming for why should we stay in recovery, but then I just went a bit around and talked a bit on how to embrace recovery. But I guess that's what I really wanted to say today. So bye bye, and I'll see you next week.